Princess Anne's revelation to William and King Charles about the Queen's message regarding Kate was unexpected. This moment was unlike any other in the royal family's history. It wasn't just a typical family conversation, and it wasn't an ordinary statement that anyone could brush off. What Princess Anne shared that day caught everyone by surprise. Even the most composed figures like William and King Charles, the calm and steady members of the royal family who are known for their ability to manage any situation, were stunned into silence. What made this moment so special? What could have been said that caused such a reaction from two powerful people in the monarchy? There's always an air of mystery and anticipation when the Queen speaks about family matters. The Queen has always been a figure of restraint and poise, rarely speaking openly about personal matters or the members of her family. So when she shares something important, especially about someone like Kate, it is a significant moment in itself. Kate, after all, is more than just a member of the royal family. She has played a major role in shaping the public image of the monarchy, influencing how the royal family is perceived, and contributing to its continued relevance in modern society. That's why any message from the Queen about Kate carries weight. But the fact that this message was shared through Princess Anne, and that it left William and King Charles speechless, adds another layer of intrigue. What did the Queen say about Kate? What was so powerful about the words that left William and King Charles unable to speak? The curiosity around this message is not just about the contents of the message itself, but about the context in which it was delivered. This wasn't just a casual remark, this was something carefully considered, something important. It's clear that the Queen's thoughts on Kate had been brewing for a while, and this moment represented a shift in how Kate was viewed within the royal family. The idea that William and King Charles, who are always so measured in their reactions, were left speechless, indicates that the Queen's words were far more than just casual praise or an offhand comment. This was a declaration of some kind, something that would change the dynamics of the royal family in ways that no one expected. As the conversation unfolded, it became obvious that the message was not just a personal one from the Queen, but a reflection of how Kate was evolving in her role. The monarchy is always under public scrutiny, and everyone has an opinion about the royal family, especially when it comes to Kate. She is one of the most visible members of the royal family, constantly in the media's eye, admired for her grace and elegance. But behind the scenes, her role is much more complex. Kate has been balancing her duties, raising her children, and playing a crucial part in the royal family's public image. The Queen, recognizing Kate's contribution to the monarchy, clearly wanted to make sure her thoughts on Kate were heard loud and clear. What was said about Kate is still a mystery, but the fact that it left William and King Charles speechless suggests it was something groundbreaking. Perhaps it was a shift in how the royal family sees Kate, a recognition of her hard work and dedication, or maybe it was something more significant that pointed to the future of the monarchy. Could it be that the Queen's message was about Kate taking on even more responsibility, perhaps a larger role in the family, or the monarchy's public duties? The curiosity around this is bound to linger for a long time. People want to know what the Queen's message means for Kate's future, and how it will affect the royal family. There quotes something deeply intriguing about this entire situation. The fact that it was Princess Anne who revealed the Queen's message adds to the mystery. Princess Anne, known for her no-nonsense attitude and strong presence in the royal family, doesn't typically share private moments. Her revealing of the Queen's words makes it clear that this wasn't just a casual conversation but something that needed to be shared. Why did Princess Anne choose to share this particular message? What was it about the moment that made her feel it was important to make it public? This adds another layer of curiosity, making people wonder about the true significance of the message and why it had to be revealed at this point in time. For Kate, this revelation could be life-changing. If the Queen's message was about recognizing Kate's role in the royal family and her contributions to the monarchy, it could open new doors for her. Kate has already shown herself to be a compassionate and dedicated member of the family, but perhaps the Queen's words mark a new chapter in Kate's journey. If the Queen sees Kate as a future leader within the monarchy, the implications of that could be vast. Kate's life, both public and private, could change in ways no one anticipated. Her position in the royal family could be elevated, and her future responsibilities might expand beyond what anyone could have predicted. The curiosity surrounding this message also stems from the secrecy of the royal family. So much of what happens behind closed doors is never revealed to the public. The royal family's private conversations are carefully guarded, and any rare glimpse into their personal lives always sparks interest. The fact that this message about Kate was shared so publicly makes people wonder what other hidden aspects of royal life might be revealed in the future. How much do we really know about the true dynamics of the royal family, and how much more is waiting to be uncovered? This entire situation keeps people on edge, eager for answers. What did the Queen really say about Kate? How will it affect Kate's life and her role in the monarchy? What impact will it have on the royal family as a whole? These are the questions that will keep people talking long after the revelation has been made. For now, the suspense continues and the curiosity grows, leaving everyone wondering what will happen next in this ongoing story. When Princess Anne revealed the Queen's message about Kate, William and King Charles were left in complete shock. These two royal figures, who are known for their calm and composed demeanor, found themselves speechless. The question everyone was asking was what could have been said to make them react in such a way. William, the future king, and King Charles, the reigning monarch, are usually in control of their emotions and always appear to be able to handle any situation. However, this moment was different. The weight of the message that Princess Anne shared about Kate was clearly so impactful that it caught both men off guard. This reaction alone was enough to spark the curiosity of everyone who heard about it. What was so surprising? Why did it leave them without words? Kate has always been a central figure in the royal family, admired for her grace, kindness, and strong sense of duty. She has become a beloved member of the family and is looked up to by many. Her image has been carefully cultivated and she has become a symbol of modern royalty. But there's more to Kate than just her public persona. Behind the scenes, she is a mother, a wife, and a woman who plays an integral role in shaping the future of the royal family. As a mother of three, Kate has responsibilities that go far beyond her royal duties. She also has to balance the needs of her children with her obligations to the monarchy. Kate's life is often under intense scrutiny, and it's clear that her role within the royal family is of great importance. That's why any message from the Queen about Kate carries so much weight. The Queen, who has seen Kate grow into her role, clearly had something significant to say. The reaction from William and King Charles, however, indicates that this was not just a simple compliment or acknowledgement of Kate's work. It was something deeper, something more profound. The fact that it left them speechless suggests that the Queen's message was not just about Kate's accomplishments but about her future. It makes people wonder what the Queen could have said that would have made William and King Charles react this way. Could it have been a message about Kate taking on a more significant role within the royal family? Or perhaps the Queen was acknowledging something about Kate's personal life that had not been publicly addressed before. This brings us to the real mystery behind the message. What exactly did the Queen say about Kate? And why was it so important? These questions are at the heart of the curiosity surrounding this revelation. The Queen, who has always been known for her private and thoughtful nature, does not often share her opinions on family members openly, so when she does speak, it's always carefully considered, and the impact of her words is always significant. The fact that Princess Anne was the one to reveal this message makes it all the more intriguing. Why was Princess Anne chosen to share this information? What was it about the moment that made it important for her to tell William and King Charles about the Queen's message? These are the questions that everyone is eager to have answered. It is also important to consider the nature of the royal family and how they interact with each other. The royal family is often portrayed as a close-knit group, but the reality is that their relationships are not always as simple as they seem. There are unspoken rules, expectations, and duties that each member must follow. For someone like Kate, who has recently come into her role within the family, these unspoken dynamics are likely to be even more complex. Perhaps the Queen's message was a sign of Kate's increasing importance within the royal family. The Queen might have been acknowledging Kate's hard work, or perhaps she was passing on wisdom or advice that would guide Kate in her future role. Whatever it was, it clearly had a significant impact on William and King Charles. The impact of the Queen's message on Kate's future is also something that everyone is eager to know. If the Queen's message was indeed about Kate's future, it could have far-reaching consequences for her role within the royal family. Could this mean that Kate will take on more responsibilities in the future? Could the Queen have been passing on the torch, so to speak, recognizing that Kate will eventually play a central role in the monarchy's future? These are the questions that people are asking, and it's clear that there is much more to this story than meets the eye. The curiosity surrounding this moment is also fueled by the secrecy that often surrounds the royal family. Many of the details of the family's personal lives are kept private, and the public is left to speculate about what goes on behind closed doors. When something like this happens, where a message from the Queen is shared with the public, it immediately catches people's attention. The fact that this particular message was about Kate makes it even more intriguing. People want to know what the Queen thought of Kate and what this message could mean for her future. It's a story that everyone is following closely, waiting for the next piece of the puzzle to fall into place. This moment also raises questions about the future of the royal family. If Kate is to play a more significant role, how will that affect the dynamics within the family? Will her relationship with William and King Charles change as a result of this message? The curiosity surrounding these questions continues to grow. People are eager to know how this moment will shape the future of the monarchy and how Kate will fit into that future. In the end, the message that the Queen shared with Princess Anne about Kate is shrouded in mystery, and it is this mystery that has captured the attention of the public. What did the Queen say? Why did it leave William and King Charles speechless? What does it mean for Kate's future? These are the questions that everyone is asking, and the curiosity surrounding this moment will only continue to grow as time goes on. The answers may not come easily, but one thing is certain: this revelation has sparked a new level of interest in the royal family, and people are eager to learn more about what lies ahead for Kate and the monarchy as a whole. When Princess Anne shared the Queen's message about Kate, it was more than just a casual comment. It was something that left both William and King Charles stunned into silence. These two figures, who are often seen as composed and in control of any situation, were visibly taken aback. Their reaction alone raises a lot of questions. What could have been said that would cause such a reaction from two of the most powerful figures in the royal family? The curiosity around this message started the moment it became clear that the Queen's words were something special, something that needed to be heard by everyone, even if it meant catching William and King Charles off guard. Kate, as a member of the royal family, is often under the spotlight. She has become a well-respected figure, known for her calmness, her elegance, and her dedication to her royal duties. However, there is much more to Kate's role than just what the public sees. Behind closed doors, she has her own personal life, and she plays a significant part in the royal family's structure. She is not just a wife and mother, but someone who will at some point take on a larger role in the monarchy. The Queen's message about Kate is significant because it gives insight into how the monarch, who has spent decades leading the royal family, views Kate's future. The fact that the Queen felt it was important enough to share this message through Princess Anne adds another layer of intrigue. Why was this message about Kate so important that it needed to be shared in such a public way? The fact that William and King Charles were both left speechless by this message speaks volumes. For two men who are accustomed to dealing with high-pressure situations and maintaining their composure, being left in silence is unusual. Their reaction suggests that the Queen's words were not just a passing comment but something that had a deep impact on them. It's clear that the message had a weight to it, something that was more than just a typical remark about Kate's performance or actions. The message was likely about Kate's future role in the family, her place in the monarchy, or perhaps even her significance to the future of the royal family. But why would the Queen's thoughts on Kate have such an effect on William and King Charles? This is the core of the curiosity surrounding the moment. It is important to understand that Kate, as a modern member of the royal family, plays a different role than previous generations. The world has changed, and so has the royal family's role in society. Kate has become a central figure in shaping the royal family's image and ensuring it remains relevant in the eyes of the public. Her actions and public image are crucial to maintaining the monarchy's connection with the people. As the Queen's message about Kate was being revealed, it became clear that this message was likely about something much more important than Kate's public persona. It was about her future within the family and the monarchy. The Queen's words about Kate could be seen as a recognition of her efforts, her growth within the family, and perhaps a sign that Kate would be taking on more responsibilities in the years to come. The mystery around what was actually said is a major source of curiosity. What did the Queen say that left both William and King Charles so stunned? The fact that Princess Anne, who is known for being direct and no-nonsense, was the one to share this message suggests that the information was something significant. It wasn't just a simple compliment or a gesture of kindness toward Kate, it was a statement that would have far-reaching implications for Kate's future and for the royal family. If this message was about Kate's role within the family, then it could signal that the Queen sees her as a more important figure than anyone realized. Could this message have been the Queen's way of preparing Kate for an even bigger role in the future of the monarchy? The curiosity surrounding this moment is also heightened by the fact that the royal family is known for keeping its private matters private. The Queen's words were not meant to be public knowledge, and yet they were shared in such a way that it caught the attention of everyone. The royal family rarely opens up about personal matters in this manner, and when they do, it always leads to speculation. Why was this particular message about Kate shared with such urgency and importance? What was it about Kate's future that made the Queen's thoughts so crucial at this moment in time? These are the questions that everyone is asking, and the curiosity only grows as the story continues to unfold. One of the most intriguing aspects of this situation is how it will affect Kate's life. Kate has always been careful with her public image, but behind the scenes she is just as focused on her role within the royal family. If the Queen's message was about Kate taking on a more important role or responsibility in the future, it would change everything for Kate. It would mean that the Queen sees Kate as a vital part of the future of the monarchy, someone who will help guide it through a new era. This would not just be a personal recognition for Kate, but a huge shift in the monarchy's structure. The public too would be interested to see how Kate navigates this new chapter in her life. How will her role evolve? What new responsibilities will she take on? These are questions that will be on everyone's minds as the situation develops. The royal family's image is constantly shaped by the actions of its members, and Kate has become one of the most visible members of the family. Her impact on the royal family is undeniable, and the Queen's message could be a sign that Kate is being prepared for a bigger role. The message may also indicate that the Queen recognizes Kate's importance to the future of the monarchy. This could be the moment when the Queen acknowledges that Kate will play a key role in the future leadership of the royal family. The curiosity surrounding this message only intensifies as people begin to consider the long-term implications for both Kate and the royal family. At the heart of all this is the question of Kate's future within the family. The Queen's message could be a reflection of the growing importance of Kate in the royal family's future. Will Kate take on a leadership role in the monarchy? Will she have more influence in shaping the family's future? These are the kinds of questions that are on everyone's minds. The suspense continues to build as people wonder what the future holds for Kate and how the royal family will evolve in the coming years. This moment, sparked by Princess Anne's revelation, has set the stage for a new chapter in the royal family's story, and the curiosity around what will happen next is only growing. When Princess Anne revealed the Queen's message about Kate, it left everyone questioning what could have been said that would leave two key members of the royal family, William and King Charles, completely speechless. William and King Charles are known for their ability to remain calm under pressure. They are composed individuals who are well practiced in managing even the most challenging royal duties. The fact that both were stunned into silence by what Princess Anne had shared suggests that whatever the Queen had said about Kate was far more important than anyone could have imagined. Their reaction hints that there was a powerful undercurrent to the message, something far beyond just a simple comment or praise. What was so impactful about this message, and why was it significant enough to make such a strong impression on William and King Charles? The curiosity surrounding this moment is only heightened by the mysterious nature of the Queen's thoughts on Kate. The Queen is a figure known for her wisdom, her restraint, and her careful consideration before making any public statements about her family. She does not often speak openly about her personal views, especially when it comes to matters concerning her children or grandchildren. So when the Queen does speak, it is always something of importance. This is why Princess Anne's revelation that she was passing on the Queen's message about Kate caught the attention of so many people. Why did the Queen feel it was necessary to speak about Kate, and what was it that she wanted to communicate? The fact that William and King Charles were left speechless is a clue that the message was not just a simple acknowledgement of Kate's contributions, but something that could have far-reaching consequences for her future in the royal family. Kate has always been a prominent member of the royal family, admired for her poise, grace, and dedication. However, her role in the family goes much deeper than just her public appearances or charity work. As the wife of Prince William, Kate plays a crucial part in the future of the monarchy. Her actions and behavior are closely watched by the public, but what is often not seen is the behind-the-scenes work that Kate does to support her family, fulfill her royal duties, and prepare for what lies ahead in the royal family's future. It is clear that the Queen has been observing Kate's development within the family, and her message could have been a way of acknowledging this progress. If the Queen's words were about Kate's future role within the monarchy, this would be an incredibly significant moment. The Queen has spent decades guiding the royal family, and as the monarchy continues to evolve, Kate's role will likely become even more prominent. It could be that the Queen's message was an acknowledgement of Kate's growing importance, both in her personal role as the future consort of the king, and as a future leader of the monarchy. The idea that the Queen would recognize Kate's role in this way would make sense, given the monarchy's need to adapt to the changing times. Kate is seen as a modern royal figure who connects with the public in ways that previous generations of royals never could. Her image is one of warmth, compassion, and dedication, which resonates with people around the world. In many ways, Kate represents the future of the royal family, and the Queen may have been signaling her recognition of this reality in her message. The fact that this message left William and King Charles speechless suggests that the Queen's words were not just a simple acknowledgement of Kate's efforts, but something more profound. It is likely that the Queen's message contained insights into what Kate's future will look like within the royal family. The Queen may have been preparing Kate for a more active role in the family's affairs, or perhaps she was offering her guidance for what is to come as the monarchy transitions to a new generation. Whatever the message was, it was something that had the power to shift how the royal family operates moving forward. For William and King Charles, two men who are accustomed to handling matters of great importance, to be so affected by the Queen's words only adds to the curiosity surrounding what was said. This moment also raises questions about the royal family's internal dynamics. It's easy to see the royal family as a unit that functions smoothly, but behind the scenes there are always shifting roles and changing relationships. As the monarchy prepares for a future without the Queen, Kate will inevitably play a larger role in the family's leadership. This message from the Queen, whatever it was, may have been an acknowledgement of Kate's readiness to take on even more responsibility. The royal family is constantly evolving, and this message could have been the Queen's way of ensuring that Kate is prepared for the challenges that lie ahead. The question that lingers, however, is what exactly the Queen had to say about Kate that left such a lasting impact on William and King Charles. The curiosity surrounding this message will likely continue to grow as people speculate about its contents. For Kate, this revelation is undoubtedly significant. Her role in the royal family has been carefully cultivated, and the Queen's message may have been a signal that Kate is ready to take on even more important responsibilities in the future. The Queen's endorsement could be seen as an indication that Kate is being prepared for a larger, more influential role within the monarchy. The idea of Kate stepping into a leadership role is something that many people have speculated about for years, but the Queen's message could be the first real sign that this is becoming a reality. What this means for Kate's future is still unclear, but the curiosity about how her role will evolve is certain to remain. People want to know what the Queen's message means for Kate's life and what kind of leadership role she will take on in the years to come. The secrecy surrounding the royal family also adds to the intrigue of this situation. It's rare for members of the royal family to reveal personal details about their private conversations, and when they do, it always raises questions. The fact that this particular message from the Queen was shared by Princess Anne makes it even more intriguing. Princess Anne is known for being direct and no-nonsense, and the fact that she chose to share this particular message suggests that it was something that had to be communicated to a wider audience. Why did Princess Anne feel the need to make the message public? What was it about the moment that made the Queen's words so crucial to the future of the royal family? These are the questions that everyone is asking, and the curiosity surrounding them is unlikely to fade anytime soon. As the speculation continues, people will continue to look for clues about what this message means for Kate's future and what it says about her place in the royal family. The Queen's words have set off a chain of events that will likely lead to even more questions in the coming months and years. Whatever the Queen's message was, it has certainly captured the public's attention and sparked a great deal of curiosity about what lies ahead for Kate and the monarchy as a whole. The suspense is building, and everyone is waiting to see what happens next in this unfolding story. When Princess Anne shared the Queen's message about Kate, it raised more questions than answers. The Queen, being a figure of great authority and experience, rarely shares her personal opinions about family matters in public. So when it became known that she had passed along a special message about Kate, the curiosity surrounding it grew immediately. What could the Queen have said that would leave both William and King Charles in such complete shock? These two men are usually the ones in control of any situation and are known for keeping their composure, so the fact that they were left speechless by this message made it clear that there was something of great importance in it. The question everyone is asking is what was so powerful about the Queen's message that it left both of them unable to speak. Kate has become an iconic member of the royal family. She is admired for her elegance, grace, and the warmth she brings to her royal duties. Yet while the public sees Kate's outward role, there is far more to her position within the royal family than meets the eye. As the wife of Prince William, Kate plays a significant part in shaping the future of the monarchy. Her responsibilities go far beyond attending events and making public appearances. She is at the heart of the royal family's future. Her role is vital not just for her own family but for the family as a whole as the monarchy looks to the future. As Kate continues to step into her royal role, the Queen's thoughts about her are significant. The Queen is known for being wise and thoughtful, and for her to speak about Kate shows that she recognizes Kate's growing importance in the family. What is particularly interesting about this situation is that Kate's role within the royal family has evolved over time. She started as a newcomer and outsider, but she has become an essential part of the monarchy's future. Her role as a wife and mother has shown a strong commitment to the family and the monarchy. The Queen's message could have been a reflection of this, a recognition of Kate's hard work and dedication to the royal family. But the question that everyone wants answered is what exactly did the Queen say that left both William and King Charles stunned? The curiosity surrounding the content of this message is growing by the day, and the public is eager to find out what the Queen could have possibly said that would have had such an impact. The fact that Princess Anne, who is known for being straightforward and no-nonsense, was the one to reveal this message adds another layer of intrigue. Why was she the one chosen to share this message? What was it about Kate that made the Queen's words so important to communicate at this moment? The idea that Princess Anne would feel the need to make this message public shows that it was something much more than just a passing comment about Kate's performance as a member of the royal family. It seems as though this was a deeply personal message, one that could have long-term effects on Kate's role in the family and the future of the monarchy. This makes people wonder what the Queen's exact words were. Was the Queen acknowledging Kate's growth and preparing her for more responsibility in the future, or was the Queen offering advice about Kate's personal life? The truth is still unclear, and that is what has sparked so much curiosity. Another important aspect of this message is the impact it may have on Kate's future. The Queen's message could have been a signal that Kate's role in the royal family is about to expand. The Queen, as the matriarch of the family, has a unique perspective on the future of the monarchy, and if she sees Kate as a vital part of that future, it's significant. The royal family's image is always evolving, and Kate represents a modern face of the monarchy. Her connection with the public, her ability to relate to ordinary people, and her commitment to charitable causes make her an essential figure in maintaining the monarchy's relevance. If the Queen's message was about preparing Kate for a larger role, this would be an indication that the monarchy is recognizing the need for change and modernization. Kate could be taking on new responsibilities, and her growing importance could be a sign that the royal family is preparing for the future. But what exactly did the Queen say that made both William and King Charles react the way they did? The Queen's message about Kate is likely to be a turning point in the royal family's story. It could signal a shift in how the royal family operates, with Kate playing an increasingly prominent role in the monarchy's future. But the fact that this message is shrouded in mystery only adds to the intrigue. What did the Queen say that could have such a big impact on the royal family? The curiosity around this moment will continue to grow, as people are eager to know how Kate's future in the royal family will unfold. Will she take on more responsibility in the coming years? Will she be a key figure in the monarchy as it adapts to a new generation? These questions are all tied to the Queen's message, and the fact that we don't know the full details only makes people more curious. The secrecy surrounding the royal family often leads to speculation. The public rarely gets glimpses into the personal thoughts of the Queen, especially regarding her family. This makes any insight into the Queen's views about Kate incredibly important. The fact that the message was shared by Princess Anne suggests that this was something the royal family felt needed to be made known. Why did it matter that everyone knew about the Queen's message? The public's interest in this story is a clear sign that they are eager to understand the dynamics of the royal family, especially as Kate's role in the monarchy becomes more prominent. As more people speculate about the content of the Queen's message, there is a growing sense that Kate is about to step into a new chapter in her life. The Queen's message could be a sign that Kate is ready to take on more responsibility within the royal family. If this is the case, it could mean that Kate will play an even larger role in the monarchy's future. This could include taking on more public duties, representing the royal family in more significant ways, or even stepping into leadership positions as the monarchy moves forward. The public is eager to know what the future holds for Kate, and the Queen's message only adds to the anticipation. For Kate, this moment is likely a turning point. The Queen's message could serve as a reminder that she is an important part of the royal family's future, and that her role is growing. Kate has always been a supportive wife and mother, but she is now beginning to take on more responsibility, and the Queen's message could be an acknowledgement of this. The public's curiosity will continue to grow as they wonder what new roles Kate will take on and how she will continue to shape the future of the monarchy. The fact that both William and King Charles were so impacted by the Queen's words shows just how important Kate's future is within the family. The suspense surrounding the Queen's message is unlikely to go away anytime soon, and the curiosity about Kate's role in the royal family will only continue to rise. When Princess Anne shared the Queen's message about Kate, it caused waves of curiosity and intrigue. The Queen, who is known for her quiet wisdom and ability to lead with a calm and collected demeanor, rarely opens up about her personal thoughts regarding her family. So when the message was revealed, it immediately caught the attention of not just the royal family but the public as well. What was it that could leave both Prince William and King Charles so speechless? These two men, who are often seen as pillars of strength and poise within the family, were left without words upon hearing this message. This reaction is so rare that it automatically makes one think that the message had to be something powerful, something far more significant than a casual comment. What exactly did the Queen say, and why was it so important that it left both William and King Charles in a state of stunned silence? The curiosity surrounding the Queen's message is only heightened by the fact that Kate, while a central figure in the royal family, has long been under scrutiny. As the wife of Prince William, Kate is not just a public figure, she represents the future of the monarchy, and her role is far more significant than many people realize. Her presence within the family and her public image have been carefully shaped over time, but there is far more to Kate than just her appearances at royal events. She has been steadily stepping into her role as the future consort of the king, and as the royal family prepares for a new generation to take charge, Kate's position will only become more important. The Queen's message about Kate, therefore, is a topic that carries immense weight. It offers insight into how the Queen views Kate's role in the future of the monarchy. This message could be a reflection of the Queen's understanding of Kate's potential and the future responsibilities she will face. The fact that Princess Anne shared this message shows that the Queen's thoughts about Kate were so vital that they needed to be passed along. What makes this message even more intriguing is the rare reaction it prompted from William and King Charles. For them to be left speechless suggests that the content of the message was something deeply meaningful, something that took them by surprise. The royal family, with all its tradition and stability, does not often react in such a manner. The fact that William and King Charles were visibly affected indicates that the Queen's message was not just about Kate's current role but about her future within the family. The fact that both men were caught off guard shows that the Queen's message had an impact that went far beyond the surface. What was it that made both men so silent, and why was this message so significant in shaping Kate's future within the royal family? Kate over the years has shown herself to be more than just a dutiful wife and mother. She is now seen as a key figure in the future of the monarchy. As the royal family faces the realities of a changing world, Kate's role in it is crucial. Her ability to connect with the public, her dedication to charity work, and her unwavering support of her family make her an essential part of the monarchy's future. The Queen, who has seen the evolution of the royal family over decades, likely recognizes this shift. It's clear that Kate will play a bigger role in the years to come, and the Queen's message may have been an acknowledgement of this reality. By passing along her thoughts about Kate, the Queen may have been preparing her for the responsibilities she will one day take on. The true nature of the Queen's message remains unclear, but one can't help but wonder whether it was a form of endorsement. Could the Queen have been signaling that she sees Kate as a future leader of the monarchy? The Queen's own long reign and the experiences she has accumulated over the years could have made her uniquely suited to assess Kate's potential. It's possible that the Queen sees in Kate the qualities needed to help carry the monarchy into the future, and the message was an acknowledgement of that. The fact that William and King Charles were left speechless suggests that the message wasn't just about Kate's public image or even her charity work. Instead, it could have been about her future role in leading the monarchy, which would carry immense responsibility. The message shared by Princess Anne also reflects something deeper about the royal family itself. The monarchy is evolving, and as the Queen prepares to eventually pass the baton to a new generation, Kate's role will undoubtedly become more central. The Queen's message about Kate could be seen as a way of setting the stage for this transition. As the monarchy looks to the future, it needs someone who can maintain the tradition and values while also adapting to the times. Kate, with her blend of tradition and modernity, could be the figure to bridge this gap. The Queen's recognition of Kate's potential could be an indication that Kate will soon take on even more significant responsibilities, not just as a member of the royal family but as someone who will help lead it. What makes this situation even more intriguing is the secrecy that often surrounds the royal family. The Queen is known for being private about her family's affairs, and when she does speak, it is usually in a very measured and controlled way. The fact that her words about Kate were shared by Princess Anne makes one think that there was something that needed to be revealed, something important for the public to understand. But what was it that made this message so significant? The public naturally is eager to know what the Queen said and how it will affect Kate's future role in the monarchy. The curiosity surrounding this moment only grows as people begin to speculate about what the Queen's message could mean for Kate and her position in the royal family. As the royal family moves forward into a new era, Kate's role is likely to continue evolving. The Queen's message, whatever it was, could be a sign that Kate is ready to take on a larger role. If the Queen sees Kate as a vital part of the monarchy's future, it's possible that she has been preparing her for something much greater. As the wife of the future king, Kate's influence will only increase in the coming years, and this message could be the beginning of that shift. It's clear that the Queen values Kate's presence within the family and understands the importance of her role. Whether the message was about Kate's duties, her potential leadership role, or her place within the royal family's future, the impact of this revelation cannot be overstated. The suspense surrounding the Queen's message will continue to captivate the public. People are eager to know how Kate's role will evolve and what this moment means for the future of the royal family. The fact that both William and King Charles were so affected by this message only adds to the curiosity surrounding it. The royal family's future is intertwined with Kate's journey, and this message could be the key to understanding how the monarchy will look in the years to come. What happens next in this unfolding story remains to be seen, but the intrigue surrounding the Queen's message is sure to keep people talking for a long time. The mystery behind this message has set the stage for what could be a defining moment in the royal family's history, and the curiosity about it is likely to continue to grow.